So thankfully we are in the stop time between missions. So I think the nuke can wait for a while. Off screen, I collected all of the stamina signs. We'll see the reward for that much later on. Well, later on in this video. Well, we've gotten about 65 or 70 of the titles. And yeah, there's a full list of them. And I don't know, some of them, are pretty standard stuff. But there's a couple I've collected throughout both on-screen and off-screen that I think were particularly interesting and or amusing. So here's a couple of the ones I really like.
Shower shooter.
That would definitely be using the Gatling.
Jump more than 100 times on a stage. Wait. Tell me you got the grasshopper one on the stage where you couldn't reach that stamina sign.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I seriously doubt that there will be 100% speedruns for this game just because, as mentioned, Disaster Expert requires 24 hours of gameplay. Mind you, I did recently see a 100% speedrun of Yakuza 5 that is at 35 hours. So, who knows?
Oh man, that means 100% runs of Disaster Day of Crisis are all exactly 24 hours.
It's all on. It's on a timer essentially. The whole thing is an auto scroller because you have to wait for the 24-hour mark.
I bet I could do a faster speed run.
Fun fact: when I used to speedrun Epic Mickey, I actually found that at least on my Wii, I'm not sure if it was universal, but if you leave that game running for I think it's more than 9 hours. There starts to be a memory leak that corrupts the in-game text boxes and makes everything run very sluggishly. Which means that for those that still speedrun Epic Mickey, since 100% requires 3 full playthroughs, I think they managed to get it down to 7 or 8 hours before that corruption starts happening.
Under the ferry's garage.
So this level also kind of doubles down on the gimmick of, radio broadcasts over what is supposed to be the Wii Remote speaker. Keep that in mind, because with that knowledge, some things will make a lot more sense.
That's not a usual feature of elevators. What's up with that?
Trap?
Oh no, we've been transported to the Universal Tower of
There was an
Terror.
explosion somewhere. Just as Evans planned.
Wait, shit, that was a Disney ride. Never mind.
I think this ship is sinking. I'll get ready to abandon ship up here. You disarm the bomb. Got it?
The ship you're referring to is Ray Lisa, right? I'm sure there's a lot of Ray Olsen Yaoi out there that is very determined to sink that ship. This is also fun. The one and only time you're forced into first person to find something in the environments.
Nice little spin jump, buddy.
I really hope that was motion capture. Yeah, I forget. This might be my last chance to talk about it. Did I talk about Ruben Langdon's production team that worked on this specifically? Just Cause Productions. Actually, I think I might have.
We did.
Right. Yeah, so in addition to the localization, they also did 90% of the motion capture work for cutscenes, as well as probably for Ray doing that sweep parkour move into the air vent.
Yeah, now the interior is starting to look more like a ship.
A hole in the ship.
The interior is becoming more of a wet terrier.
Copy. This boat is going to sink any minute now. Hurry up.
So we're going the wrong way because, of course, there's a costume. There will be a number of time limits later on, but this one is actually there's no pressure yet, so you can wait around.
Oh, thank God the nuke cares about fashion.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could have gone with a better tie-in than Heavy Rain.
You know
Oof.
what? It was going to be Omicron the Nomad Soul, but I'm glad they changed their mind at the last minute. They were fooled because they thought because David Bowie was in that game that it was actually good, but no.
You gotta be kidding.
So remember those trucks that were in this garage from last video?
Are they useful for combat now?
No, because there's no more combat, but the nuclear warhead is stored in one of these trucks. We just got to figure out which one. Very perceptive, Ray.
I think it might be that one.
But
Either that or it's the world's largest bong. It's a nuclear-powered bong.
No, it's a particularly fat fluorescent light bulb.
Yeah, we got to open the other one, just for the sake of completionism. Very shameful that they reused dialogue there. When you checked those trucks in the last video, all three of them had unique dialogue when examining them. Standards are slipping at Monolith Soft. And of course, one last hurrah for the underwater gameplay, which is literally two-dimensional.
does Ray not know that ratchet straps unlock?
There's no time. It would involve an entire 10-minute mini game to unlock those straps. So yeah, I just cut the cord, literally and figuratively, cutting the knot.
It's gonna drag the nuke up the stairs. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Be a little more careful, Ray. Jesus. Oh yeah.
For all of Ray's expertise with meteorology, he does not understand Röntgen.
What do I do?
Open the casing.
It's open.
How much time is left?
I'd rather not say.
All right. Do exactly as I tell you.
So welcome to the real final boss,
Let's get started.
disarming a fucking
Quickly and
nuke.
be careful. Got it?
Got it.
And this came out before Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Yeah, several years before, yeah.
Gonna give you an 8-digit key code to input.
I got it.
Okay, here we go. 1031 2069.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Although I thought it was going to be 8008135.
That's an alternate code.
Oh, that's only 7 digits.
All right. It's unlocked.
Maybe I should have waited 7 extra seconds.
Yes. The clock stopped.
Damn.
I did it for the meme, Colonel. It was worth it.
What's going on?
What happened?
I don't know. The timer started moving again.
What?
Damn, what's gonna happen?
Curse you, linear nature of time.
Evidence. There must be another device somewhere. Check underneath the circuit board.
Okay, I'll unscrew it and check.
Tell me what kind of batteries it has.
However, will I check the circuit board? It's not like I have a Wii remote that I can shake. Wait a minute, I'm just realizing now the toolbox is gone. Like, he obviously has a screwdriver he took from the toolbox, but I don't know. Kind of weird.
I got the cover off, but there's another device underneath.
Shit. So the one until now's been a decoy. What do you see?
There are 6 color cords connected to the base.
Is that so? The key cord is a decoy also. Our efforts were in vain.
Damn it.
They were literally fake
Still
numbers.
a way to stop it.
Got it.
All right, cut the color cords first, but be real careful. The device is constantly checking the cords to make sure electricity's passing through. You cut the cords during the checking process, you're dead meat.
This is actually surprisingly engaging. I would recommend that if any other video game out there, any developers that have like a cord cutting mini game that you're going to use in your game, just steal from this. It's really good.
Right?
That's right. Now go for it.
Got it.
Especially if you're developing for the Wii in 2025 for no reason.
Explain it one more time.
When the lamps are off, cut the cord. There's a pattern to the blinking lamps. You must observe it carefully.
And the button that we use to call out to the kernel is the Z button, which of course has been very consistently the draw breath or call out to other people button throughout the rest of the game. So yeah, lots of good internal consistency
It
there.
still hasn't stopped.
Yes, I know. Now remove the base that is connected to the cords.
One last waggle for the road.
Do you see a red and a blue cord?
Yeah, I see him.
Final step.
This specific setup is meant to throw off any bomb-sniffing dogs who won't be able to tell the difference.
Colonel, you there? Colonel! Shit, the signal is gone. Well, just have to do it myself.
Oh shit, which one do I pull? And if you try to call the kernel during this, well, it's a bunch of static. Remember, this is all coming out of the Wii Remote speaker by default. Uh-oh, which one do we cut?
Is it consistently the red one, or is it randomized?
I don't remember, actually. Oh no, by disarming the nuclear bomb, we triggered the regular bomb on the ship.
And the best part is the nuke just slid into the water again with all the casing open.
Get out of there!
Evans continues to laugh at us from the grave. I'm sure he would find this very funny. We may not have had a winter set piece in this game, but we can still have a nuclear winter.
Holy shit!
Okay, one last sprint for the finish. It's all or nothing. Let's fucking go. I really like the change in camera angles for this particular section.
Oh, no time for a snack. Gotta go.
Oh. I'm running on fumes. Instead of clapping your hands or Tinkerbell dies, you have to shake the Wii Remote and nunchuck. Ray is running on the power of belief.
Ray thinking to himself, I have snacks at home, and it's just the crackers in his pocket.
What about you?
I'll board it as soon as I set the switch. Now go!
Don't worry about the switch. I've already bought a switch too.
Come on!
Nearly out of the storm zone.
I'm on international waters. The tariffs don't apply anymore.
Making it this far.
Colonel!
I'm sorry.
Look, the government already thinks I'm dead. I'm just gonna have to die for real now. It's gonna cause too much hassle. Just think of the paperwork, Ray.
I almost feel kind of bad for the guy. Sorta.
I'd feel a lot worse for him if I remembered how he died. His death, his supposed death, was so sudden.
Your brother asked me to give this to you.
Probably could have pulled it out of your pocket before saying that, my guy.
I'm sorry it took me so long to do it.
Is now the best time to point out that Lisa's cleavage is just a poorly drawn 2D lighting effect on top of a model shape?
After the accident,
Just noticed
Now you-
that.
I didn't have
Now you can't unsee it. Congratulations.
No, it's very prominent and hard to miss.
his death.
It's henna, just like his tattoo.
I know
The
it's been
Wii
hard
can't
for
handle that kind of titty. It's not powerful enough.
No more apologies.
Oh no.
You saved me. You risked your life to fight for me. That's more than enough.
And we're on a dinghy all alone. Well, not anymore.
Mind you, I really liked the end of Pacific Rim when the two leads were in that exact situation and they hugged instead of kissed. That was cute. Not forcing the two leads into a romantic situation.
I'm just thinking of modifying the famous quote. You want the boobs? You want the boobs? You can't handle the boobs. That poor Wii can't handle the boobs.
Not even in a pre-rendered cutscene.
That was one hell of a day. Still, it wasn't all bad.
Mondays, am I right?
I mean, come on, Ray. It was pretty bad.
Easily in my top 5 worst days.
Go, whoa.
And there we go. The song playing over the credits is, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of like a knockoff of My Heart Will Go On, except they forgot that the slow buildup of the opening of the song actually needs to lead to something. So we're gonna let the credits run for a bit, because there's some stuff we haven't seen yet. Most to the point is the full version of the intro, which I cut down on considerably beforehand in the first video. So now you're gonna see all this stuff, and now that you've seen the full game, it's no longer a spoiler.
Just in case.
This is really turning out to be one hell of a day.
A former Marine Special Forces unit stole the nuclear weapon. Their name is Surge. They kidnapped her.
I love that line reading so much. It is one of the more mimetic line deliveries in the game. They kidnapped her. this is all pre-rendered in fancy CG, but it is fairly accurate to what we do in the game.
That's not far off.
There's the tsunami.
Yeah, they spoiled the tsunami.
Yeah. Not only that, they actually spoil part of the boss fight with Evans at the very end. There he is.
Ah!
Why would you do that, game? Like this narrative is not exactly a masterpiece, but there are some good set pieces that you shouldn't give away right at the start.
The pre-rendered fight was a lot better than the in-engine fight, though.
They forgot the choreography was supposed to be bad.
We can't save everyone.
That headbutt was good. I don't remember a headbutt.
So that was the full intro, and there's one more stamina sign that has unique dialogue.
The final battle is ahead of you, and the campaign is reaching its climax too.
And then off screen, I collected the rest of the signs, which gives us a unique costume, and it's one of the full body costumes that that actually has gameplay benefits. It's this one.
What?
Oh.
So that is a costume which, well, we'll talk about that next video. This is a QTE failure towards the very end of the fight with Evans, which I adore because of how Evans reacts.
Wow.
Wait for it. I love Evans. He's just living in the moment.
Ugh. Shit.
Post-mortem. Oh,
appropriate
shit.
reaction, I'd say. So we were joking about alternate codes for the first step in the nuclear disarmament. There are actually about a half dozen different codes that you could get at random. And here's all of them.
0289.
Sadly, none of them are 8008135, but, you know, we'll take what we can get.
What about 80087355?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to give you the new one.
The code inspired by Lisa. That's mean.
How do you spell out flat 2D texture in numbers?
3085 1731 4791 7201 7257 5387. Let's do it. Our efforts were in vain.
And there's also a special game over cutscene if you fuck up the cord cutting.
Got it.
All right, cut the color cords first, but be real careful. The device is constantly checking the cords to make sure electricity's passing.
Oh no.
Ray faces death with such nonchalance. It's incredible.
Sorry, Steve.
And well, yeah, that's it for the post-credit stuff. Well, actually, no, there is a post-credit scene. But in terms of the extra gameplay stuff, there's more, but that's going to be in the New Game Plus video.
Oh, they went crazy with the chorus.
Just in time to see that Satoru Iwata was an executive producer on it.
Yeah, I mean, being, I believe, the president of Nintendo of Japan at the time, he was. That would make him the executive producer by default, I think.
It's been 7 days since what's now being called the worst day in American history, and relief for the victims continues to come in.
I'm sorry, Pearl Harbor. You've been dethroned. You're no longer relevant. 9/11, get the hell out of here. Whatever day the American Civil War started, nuh-uh, this is worse.
In a firm handshake.
So, Lisa, what are you doing for Worst Day in History Day tomorrow, or next year, or whatever?
I think you know my plans, Ray. I'm going back to therapy.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, small child has returned to the Superdome.
Mom! Dad!
Iris!
Oh, honey!
Oh, thank goodness.
Honey,
Are you
look
all
at
right?
you.
Oh, good. Iris survived.
And she's not an orphan.
I'm glad that she got some closure to her
President Lewis is
storyline.
apparently granting regular pensions to the families of the members of Surge who were killed.
$5 per month.
It was wrong to have done what it did.
It was the least you could do.
I see.
What the
Couple of
Colonel
coupons to Olive Garden.
Oh, God.
But that doesn't mean that everything they did was wrong.
And if you reject the Olive Garden coupons, they replaced it with coupons to White Castle.
Old Best Buy gift cards he found in his wallet, and he doesn't know how old they are.
Sorry we're late, Steve. I've rejoined...
You know, I was about to make a joke about Lisa putting the compass on the grave because I forgot it actually happens in the cutscene.
Even if you can't always save everyone.
So, let me see if I have this correct. You go through hell to get her that compass. And she leaves it in the cemetery.
I mean, it's emotionally charged, very symbolic.
Just watch over me, buddy.
It really doesn't fit in with any of her decor.
It throws off the feng shui of the apartment they moved into. Hey, we beat the game! And there are some post-game unlocks. First of all, a couple of extra titles, including Savior of the Nation, which is the title you get for beating the game on normal difficulty. There are also, we've been collecting disaster files. I've been posting them in the thread. There are some secret disaster files that you can only read on New Game Plus. I'll be posting those in the thread as well. But I can't tell you what they are. They're secret.
Ooh.
Next time we've beaten the game, we're going to see some New Game Plus stuff, as well as the much anticipated secret ending, which if you've played the game before, you know exactly what I'm referring to. And if not, oh man, I wish I could see your faces right now. Or whenever it happens.
I'm just hoping you put Ray in the frog suit for it.
Oh, we'll be seeing plenty of the frog suit in New Game Plus.